If FC Barcelona officially accepts the CDC agreement, they could receive a cash infusion of €253 million, $272 million, this summer. The Catalans made the decision not to accept their portion of the €2.1 billion, $2.2 billion, offer agreed by La Liga in 2022 for 8.2% of its club's audiovisual rights revenue for the following 50 years, together with Real Madrid and Athletic Bilbao. However, a number of Spanish media outlets, including COPE, Mundo Deportivo, and Relevo, reported on Friday that Barcelona had informed a Madrid court of their desire to withdraw from a lawsuit filed by the three clubs to demonstrate the illegality of the deal between CDC and La Liga. This major turn of events at Camp Nou is seen as a sign that club president Joan Laporta and his team may be willing to mend their strained relationship with the Spanish top division and its outspoken leader Javier Tebas, with whom Laporta has frequently disagreed about a variety of subjects. When La Liga finally accepted Barca's viability plan on Tuesday, it may have been a hint that relations between the league and one of its largest clubs were beginning to improve. The strategy outlines how the financially constrained Catalans may sign new players and register contracts despite being warned to cut the pay bill by €200 million, $215 million. Despite receiving approval for the plan, which came too late to guarantee Lionel Messi's return to Inter Miami, Barca is still required to abide by the 40% rule, which limits their ability to invest of €4 million, $4.3 million, for every €10 million, $10.7 million, in revenue or expense reductions. The main goal is to reinstate the 1:1 rule, and if the CDC deal is approved, Barca might move far closer to that goal. According to Mundo Deportivo, if this were to happen, Barca would receive €253 million, $272 million, and 70% of this, or little over €177 million, $190 million, would have to go into infrastructure, technological innovation, and digitalization, all of which would be extremely helpful for the rebuilding of Camp Nou. An additional 15%, or slightly under €38 million, $41 million, must be used to restructure debt. The remaining funds can then be used to increase the salary cap, which is urgently needed as we approach 2023/2024. It is important to keep in mind that if Barca and CDC were to sign a contract, 8.2% of their audiovisual rights earnings would go to the corporation for 50 years while 25% would go to 6th Street for the following 25 years. As a result, Barca will retain 66.8% of the rights for at least 25 years. The impending total was estimated at €95 million, $101.5 million, in a different Mundo Deportivo report this week due to Xavi Hernandez's team winning the most recent La Liga season.